Yeah, this game is a little divisive. Back in the early 2000s and early 2010s, Bioware was recognized as this legendary developer that created iconic RPGs like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, the original Baldur's Gate games, and my personal favorite, the Mass Effect trilogy. Not only is this trilogy my favorite game of all time, but it also has some of my favorite characters in any form of media ever. I'm talking Garrus, Tali, Grunt, Miranda, Kasumi, Thane, Jack, Mordin, not you Jacob, Rex, Liara, Caden, James, Ashley, not you Zaid, Joker, Edie, Legion, Javik, and Samara. These are all legends within Bioware's legacy, which makes it all the more baffling why they made Anthem, a game with no sauce other than having the ability to play an Iron Man simulator, which in itself is fun. But it's not Bioware, so when Bioware announced that they were going back to one of their most iconic franchises in Dragon Age, the world rejoiced. It was supposed to be a return to form for Bioware, a sign of them getting back on track, and my god did they need to get back on track now more than ever, after releasing stinky ass games like Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda. So in comes the trailer during the Xbox Game Showcase for Dragon Age the Veilguard, and let's just say the Dragon Age fans did not like the first impression this game made. It looked more like a trailer for something you'd see in the MCU, and not the good MCU, like the new MCU with a bunch of witty and snappy dialogue between companions. Something I was not looking forward to, but after seeing some snippets here and there, I thought the gameplay looked like a fun enough time. Plot twist, the gameplay is the fun enough time, and that's it. As a diehard fan, and I mean truly lay on my back and get laser fucked by a Reaper if my Commander-in-Chief Shepard said I needed to, diehard fan of Mass Effect. This main character and companions, capital S-U-C-K-S, sucks. Rook is nowhere near as heroic as Commander Shepard. He doesn't give off the feeling of having the weight of the world on his shoulder, and that's especially true if you choose the middle option of dialogue where he just becomes a sarcastic douche nozzle.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Oof. Oof is an answer?
Well, that's awkward.
I like when you talk shop. Oof! The second oof in this
Well,
playthrough.
That was awkward.
not for me.
Isn't that exactly what he said last time I said this?
Haha! Now you know what it's like to have a voice in your head.
You know, I
Ah,
don't
schizophrenia.
care for it. What if she's like,
No one's currently trying to kill me. That feels like a holiday.
right, I forget how exciting your life is.
Don't get in my way.
Alright.
She seems nice.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like darkspawn? Griffins hunt darkspawn.
We don't smell that bad. It's the tent.
Griffins will always be
This
hunters.
is a fire ass
Just like his
creature.
daddy, Davrin.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Look at this. I bet it came in handy. You have to hand it to the ancient elves. They love their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
And the thing is, yes, there are serious moments in the game that you can handle with care if you choose to, but even then, some of those moments are still fumbled when your character does stupid ass shit like this.
Watch out.
Why does bro pose like that? Dude, it's not tough, little bro. Why do you keep posing like that, dude? Does he fucking hit that fucking I'll save you superhero ass pose? Holy shit, every time. Oh my goodness. Just mean mugging the fuck out of a dragon. Was that Morgan? My goat! My fucking goat!
They will not rest until you are on your knees,
Why
fearful.
did bro make that
coward.
face?
Help.
Now look on us! Finish her!
Clean. Oh. Yes, IGN gave this shit a 9, y'all. It really makes you feel like a dragon that's aged. The party members are not to the level of his sarcasm, but they're just so much less interesting than those from Mass Effect. What's Lucanus' whole thing? He's got a demon inside of him named Spite, and he drinks coffee to stay awake, and that's all bro does until we do some of his companion quests. But they aren't nearly as interesting as helping Legion acquire individuality, which then leads to it making the ultimate sacrifice to help its race become sentient to fight the Reapers of Shepard. Balara and her brother's plotline isn't as interesting as helping Garrus track down a traitor from his past when he was Archangel, or Grunt trying to earn his place with this clan even though he's tank-born. Tosh and her past cannot compare to Jack and her awful past that she endured as a test subject, or to Talia as she tries to find her place in the world as a part of her pilgrimage to ultimately becoming a leader of her people. I can go on and on about every single one of these characters, and their stories stomp all over Lucanus, Balara, Nev, and her stupid ass hat. Nev, can you get your graduation cap off the side of your fucking forehead? Can we talk about that? I can't wait to see your outfit. I cannot stand Nev's outfit, dog. Emmerich, and everyone else in this game. But hey, I'm getting too out of control here. We'll throw us in the game. There is good here. The game is gorgeous and well optimized. The world design is something I repeatedly complimented as I journeyed through my time with the game. Special shout out goes to the Arlathan Forest, Docktown, and Necropolis, as it's just a beautiful sight to see. My character, on the other hand, was not nearly as beautiful. Look at that fucking massive ass fucking... You could shoot through fucking bricks with this shit. Holy shit. You could shoot through fucking steel with this jawline. Holy golly. Scalp, is there a dandruff slider? You start with a choice of 3 classes: Warrior, Rogue, and Mage. Each one of these has 3 different specializations that allow you to further build your character to fit your gameplay style. I chose Rogue, and even worse, I chose the Veil Ranger, which apparently was the worst choice according to several people in my chat, and they were right because I got tired of this build halfway through the game and switched it up to a traditional hack and slash style. And you better get used to the combat because there is a lot of it, especially if you explore everything, and there isn't a single part of this game with the exception of a one moment where you can talk your way out of a conflict. Every single encounter in this game ends with combat, and while the combat is good enough to get you to the end of the game, and there are moments where you can really flex your character build, like my Archer for example, 40 to 50 hours of it can feel like a slog at some points. I don't want to shit on this game as a whole, I'm just passionate as a fan of Bioware and their previous work, but it's just hard not to when you hold them to such a high standard. And the gameplay is not bad, and even the overarching story isn't bad. It's everything sandwiched in between with the characters and the dialogue, because there are moments that are actually great and impactful here. Along with that, the other thing I will say about this game is that it has a genuinely great final couple hours that could have made it feel like it was worth it to go through this journey of talking to your companions during each trip to the lighthouse. That's one big archdemon. Oh! That's a real dread. Holy shit! That's crazy! Yo, that's so fucking nuts. Fire. Oh shit. Holy shit, this is so fucking cool! That is so sick, dude. It does not get old. Oh. I'm sure he's fine. But all that goes out the window when I have to endure a 5-minute conversation of Lucanus explaining coffee to Harding.
Well, we know it's like you, so you're good. Good job, Lace. You must be pretty extra. Where'd that come from? Yeah, you worked on last universe. No, yeah, I don't regret this stuff. There. People like to. If they would be, or I read them. Some people like to coffee.
Maybe coffee just isn't my thing.
That was a waste of my fucking time. Carry on. It was a waste of my time, and I will never commit to that ever again as long as I live. D tier. Oh wait, I forgot that Manfred is in the game. Manfred, my goat! C tier.